guys, Sunday. Matt, you're fired. No, Matt's got his son this weekend, and yeah. Damn! What are we looking at? Looking at another one from NIHAP, and it's in a really big can, which she doesn't have. She's got a big tire. This is Ninja versus Unicorn. It's an IPA. It says it's 8%, and it's from Pipe Works. Give her some Pipe Works. And, again, you know what I say about big cans. Boy. It's kind of looking like one of Joey's urine samples. Ooh. This must be some of that water from wherever the hell it is. It's not around here. We got some crystal ass clear shit here. Thank you. It smells like an IPA. A little combination of some fruitiness and some earthiness, and like I said, look at that. It's like Chernobyl water. Cheers. Tastes like it smells. It has a for an IPA, it has a little bit heavier mouthfeel. Gotta like a little something in your mouth, right, Joey? Starts off with that tropical fruitiness, but kind of a blend between Au Naturel and tropical fruity. Has a little bit of a smash of a dry bitter right in the middle. Then it comes on strong with a nice mix of the original flavor and some biscuit kind of at the end. Okay, let's get on to some comments. First, I'd finally the push is on. I got the video up for that. Christine's video was up a little earlier in the morning than mine, and she's going to be taking the lead on the VRs on this. So you make your donation, you do your VR, prove that you had a little lunch on the tail end of that. You do your VR and just show a screenshot of your receipt, or if you don't want, if there's some information in there or whatever, you can email it to me. The easiest is ebomi.channel.gmail. It's in the video. Yeah, we got the push. The push is on, and the more help that we can get flooding YouTube with this. El Tenda Fabrizio had the first comment in the video, and Douche Stick, we all know who Douche Stick is. We've got the inner circle, and then we have Chuck. Just can't help himself. He can't help himself. He put up a video on how you can fake a random.org drawing. Great. Yeah, we do that all the time, Chuck. You're so fucking fast. God, how do we ever get shit past you? And he fucking calls himself a veteran, and he never gets involved in any of this, and all he does is try to tear it down. So, all you guys that love Chuck, that's the person we're dealing with. A fucking nut job. First was Aunt Keck, and okay, fine. Aunt Keck was also present and accounted for on Dark Fusion, and Stalker Steve said he was part of the Two Hearted Ale Club. All I had to do was refresh for honorable mention, but it didn't happen. You were like an hour after I was upstairs, scratching my nuts, for Christ's sakes. What the hell, Aunt Keck? Crazy Scotsman says whiskey. Aunt Keck says salute. whatever your secret English or Irish banting back and forth, multi-bun man, multi-gunman says Scotsman is banned, and then he says it's winning, and then Scotsman gives a couple of these back to multi-gun, and then multi-gunman says double banned, and then Smile Money says you crushed it. Oh, feeling the love on first place. Then multi-gunman, who is second, says first-ish. Crazy Scotsman says failure. Aunt Keck. Hey, Crazy Scotsman. Hi, motherfucker. Yeah, whiskey. Crazy Scotsman, third. Multi-Gunman, I approve that shirt, except it's incorrect. You need to add the phrase, and the cure is a 357 Magnum. Johnny Concho, I'll be number 6. Agent Chaos. If you want the perfect wind chime, I'll just come stand in your yard naked. Okay, on that note, now I want to have a shot of whiskey. And I want it to be at least 100 proof. Oh, get that visual out of my head. Gotta get that visual right out of my head. Just kidding. Just kidding, Smile Money. You know, remember the other day when I said in the New York boys never participated in having any of this? What the fuck was I thinking? Oh well. Seriously. I know. I haven't had any gummies. I haven't smoked any pot. I didn't do any drugs. And you're watching me have my first drink. I'm just high on life, baby. Actually, I'm fucking tired as all get out. I wanted to go shoot the dragon off today and try some of my brother-in-law's reloads in it and take another shot at some paper at 100 yards. No pun intended. And instead, me and Christine, she's a trooper, she came to the realization that she goes, and as far as what you and Greg do all day long, fuck that. We're working on the front sidewalk project, putting some pavers down, and the walk is going to be 32 inches by 30 feet, and I needed to bring the whole sidewalk 38 inches because I want room to work, and then I've got the side, whatever. So 38 inches by 30 feet down roughly 4 inches. And normally, see, what I didn't tell her is normally I use a fucking machine for this technique. Either the excavator or, granted, in this particular case, the bucket of the bibbity kitty would be too big. So, I don't know. I guess there is a chance that I might have had to do this manually. But yeah, and today, hey Google, what's the fucking temperature right now?
The temperature in Duluth right now is 64.
You're a liar. It said 90 in the car. She's like, fuck you, I'm not a liar. Okay, so it's like 60 degrees. Maybe it is now. Maybe the wind shifted. But I tore it up the last 3 weeks at work, and I was really honestly looking forward to doing little to nothing this weekend. And out of nowhere yesterday, have you ever had it where, maybe it's an age thing? Yeah, I know, Smile Money. And Wade. Yesterday morning, I woke up, and it felt like I did something where I used these muscles to do shit I've never done before. and I had a hard time walking up the stairs and nearly an impossible time coming down the stairs, and it's like, holy shit, what? And I have no moment in time that I remember doing anything that I should have felt the way that way they felt. So yesterday I worked on a bunch of videos. I will be putting some up, through the week here. I got my video for the Crazy Scotsman support, the Bearded CB and AOK Forging did, and I on Wednesday, I don't know if the Scotsman, which one will come out first. I'm hoping that I can get Scotsman's out tomorrow or Tuesday, but I'm gonna do a giveaway, like I said, and I'm gonna give away two sets of these books, and it's gonna be as simple as just leaving a phrase down in the description of that video. So yeah, I'm still thinking about that Agent Chaos standing there jiggling in my front yard. Maybe if I dump the 100 proof in my eyeballs. I'm sure Christine would like to see that, though. Oh, and David, just for you, David's old school, God bless him, the 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. I only have 2 in my collection as of right now, but this is one that started it all. This was a gift to myself when I turned out and became a licensed sprinkler fitter, and some people will knock the Kimbers. Personally, I laugh because this is the tactical extractor, and some people say this isn't a real 1911 because it's a tactical extractor. You know, it's supposed to look like this. You know, a Series 70 instead of the hybrid that the Kimber is. Well, I think as of right now, I've had five Kimbers in my time. I should have never gotten rid of any of them, honestly. They were all tactical extractors. Even my CDP Ultra, which is a 3-inch barrel. I wish if I had that, I would be carrying that right now. That was one of my favorite carry guns. A 1911. Even though to me it really doesn't make a fucking difference how long the barrel is because it's down your pants, you know. But of course that one was an officer size, so it was definitely smaller. But this guy here, I honestly wish I had $1 for every round that's ever gone through this thing because I lost track a long time ago. Recently I went through it. First time ever breaking it all down completely and replaced everything replaceable in it. And it's really never missed a beat, but it's had so many rounds through it. I figured, what the hell, I might as well. So this one here is definitely going to be a family heirloom. I just absolutely love this. The chain link serrations, front and rear, front strapping. Of course, this was plastic. Yeah, $1,500 gun. Yeah, it was plastic. It's got a little love wear. I mean, I carry it. I still carry it. I still have the original tritium sights on it, and they're due for some updating. And of course, the other one is my Ruger that was a gift from Ed. And in case any of you watched the woman's build video and you didn't watch it all the way to the end, watch it all the way to the end. I just I had to put a little tribute to Ed in there. I guess I'm really liking that round. So what the hell do I have that has? Oh, The Walther has the rest in peace rounds in it. That one's on duty somewhere in the house, my money. So, yeah, what I really like about this one is it was Ed's gun. Second, it has the Heine Specialty Snowman, the straight 8s. They're Trigicon inserts. It's got that nice rack on there. You can grab the Muzzy by his diaper and put that in his mouth and rack it before you put one through his shit stump. And then I got the Punisher grips on here, which when Jason from Lock Grips said he was going to send me these, because these were his first ones, these were his prototypes, I was like, okay, I'll do a video for you, because thank you, and then I'm going to take them off and probably give them away. And I just honestly, I like them so much, they've stayed on this gun. Okay, moving on. Don't know how this shit always goes long. Rich, that is delicious. I'm sure he's not talking about the beer. Rich, that shirt is so true. Been saying that for years. Absolutely. The real Cobra Burnout, not the fake one. That's right, Cobra Commander. Right there. There he is. Where'd I go? Oh, I'm over here in my underwear. Holding my Smith & Wesson in my hands, as a matter of fact. Real Cobra Burnout. There are some high-end air rifles out there for sure. People deer hunt with some of them. Amazing. I did not know that, actually, Cobra. Doesn't surprise me, though. I watched a video, and they chronographed this air rifle. I mean, first of all, it goes... And the rounds were over 1,000 feet per second. I mean, for God's sakes, a 45 is, 850, 950, somewhere in there, depending on how big your load is. Johnny Concho, where is your coriander keychain, tough guy? Laugh out loud. If there's something I might bring to the fucking range and shoot, Johnny. There's my coriander to go. What the hell? I got some sweatiness going on here. Oh yeah. I got a little. I got a sweaty pipe. Of course, it was actually very humid. I hate to have any possible damage happen to my coriander. Oh, it's never been opened. That's weird. There it is. Should just do could be like one of those guys. Okay. All jokes aside, stop putting it in my fucking beer. But other than that, what do any of you guys cook with this? And if you do, what do you cook with this? Yeah, it's right over here, Johnny, in my special. It's in my safe place. Evidently I have a few drips coming off of the cold side of my my water heater, which doesn't surprise me because probably happens every single time it's running water. Matt Davis, holy shit. I seen a sighting. Clyde, 13th. Gunwild, 12th or some shit. Poco Loco, yes, I'm here, now blow me. $5. Poco Loco, just spray some female skunk spray over at Matt's and the problem goes away. Gunwild, you gave Joey a set of those books. Does he even know how to read? 'Cause he sure as hell don't know how to talk. Joey, I'll save Smile Money from saying it. You would modify an air rifle till it's broke. Smile Money. Eric would propel the pellet with natural gas, plug right into his backside. that a thing? Could that work? Mike, spank that ass. Who the hell wants to grow up? No fun in that. Cheers. Absolutely, Mike. Mike again, nice beer box you got in the mail. Damn. Smile money. Hey, Google is telling you it is a good day to build those raised beds. Is that what he's saying?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Yeah, grab a fucking hammer. Get in the backyard and build some shit for me. Not so tough without your fucking legs, are you? Gillian, send them. I'll drink them. Yeah, no, yeah. Don't worry, Mike. I'm working on the list. Let's make this shit all official. I need to grab a box and just start putting stuff in it. Got that. I got that. What else? Smile Money told me just to clear everything out for you. Hang on, what else? Let's put this in there. Yeah, fuck that. I don't need that. Oh yeah, we got this. Sending this, Mike. Sending some of this. I'm sending some of this. And by the way, Mark sent me a fucking video. It's called, Heat 101 is the YouTube channel. And pretty professional looking videos. And they get like the same shitty views that I do. So, now, the guy who made that bar, Willie Pete's, sent just the two cubes to the host of the show, a female, kind of attractive and kind of a meth head kind of a way, and then the guy, and they eat them, and of course they both basically, she kind of, I think she nibbles through it. She gets like four bites, and he just puts the whole thing in his mouth and chews it. Now these are people, I watched a few more of their videos. They do stupid shit. Now, the guy is fucking crying, and she's talking about end of days death and near panic. This is what these people do. These people are fucking aliens from the planet Spice, and they eat this shit in video to try to impress themselves. He is fucking crying. She says that she's reaching panic mode, and it feels like her whole throat is beyond like physically burnt. And he's like, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for heat. I call bullshit. She is a 10 plus because she's in panic mode, and they've eaten one little square. I don't know what, I haven't gone over to check out what the challenge is if you eat the whole bar, because I went back and I found, there's another guy that Mark sends me links to his videos. He's another nutcase. He by accidentally almost killed himself in a video. He has 2 different Caspian or whatever it is, 2 different extracts. And he thinks that the one is the mild one and the one is the hot one, so he decides to start with the mild one, and he opens the bottle and pours it straight. It's like 9 million Scoville liquid death straight into his mouth, and he's like, he's sweating, his face is like 19 shades of red, and he's talking about how he's nearing the panic mode and punching the table and shit. Well, this guy got together with a collaboration with Willie Pete's, and they made a cherry death bar. This, I don't know how hot it is, but this is supposed to be much hotter than that one. And the guy from this channel, Heat 101, he tries to eat the whole bar. He is down to, it's 8 of those squares, and he has eaten 6 of the squares. So he's got and he basically taps out, but then comes back and eats a little bit more, but then has to tap out again. And he just looks like what anybody would look like, tortured within inches of their life. I'm sorry. I don't know, Mark, if you want to say I don't have the balls to take the heat, or if I'm simply a lot smarter than some people on this planet. But I am not gonna fucking, just for the sake of trying to get through something like that. I feel bad. I mean, fuck, almost $30 for a chocolate bar. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Glad I had the opportunity. It's cool as hell. The paperwork for it, I want to save that and hang that somewhere, maybe even fucking frame it. But I will not be putting one of those bars in my mouth and going, yeah, I'm in near I mean, this is a woman who does this shit. You got to check out some of the videos of all the other shit that they eat. The heat level, and this almost does them in. Mike, do any videos with guns? And YouTube won't like it. No, they don't, because they're fucking socialist, libtard, fuck sucks. Mike, again, 88 degrees here, Saturday. Oh, we're running out of. I wanted to have this guy. I want to have this guy down. The other one, I have to admit, and Jack, if you want to take pleasure in it, go right ahead. The other one, yesterday's, the sap squatch. Oh my God, it was so good. But holy shit! I mean, never did get the opportunity to go sit outside. I got my legs started to cramp up on me, and I ended up on the couch. Stalker Steve, I don't remember even when I think Chris was done with her show. I think she chatted with John for like an hour, and then she sat down on the couch and woke me up. So I missed Stalker Steve's show once again. I don't know if the week catches up with me on a Saturday, or if it's just the fact that, I probably, these days, the most enjoyed alcohol day of the entire week would be a Saturday. Because I don't have to do my show. I just have to be sober enough to make sure that the computer's working okay for Christine, but she's getting better and better at that. She don't even need me for that shit anymore. Well, a few things, but Steve, I apologize. Just to be a smart ass, I sent him a thing at like 7 o'clock this morning saying, Are you still in a chat? Sharky 762. Real or not, I bet I can nibble on the Brew Babe's boobs till next Tuesday and be a happy camper. And that not even counting her amazing ass into the equation. She's definitely one of those specimens where it would take me a good 30 minutes to even notice that she had a face. Who cares if she has a face or not? Sharky, that CTME Spanish take on the G3, designed by the same Germans after World War II, who would go on and design the G3 of yours is a battle rifle. Irons should do. Accuracy is probably around 2 to 3 MOA on a good day. CTMEs. That was the rifle I showed yesterday. Well, here. I have no problems. I need to get this thing out more. The only reason that I don't shoot this as much as I would like to is because brass is of such a commodity these days that I hate destroying it. What I would like to do is, put a little money aside and put a little bit more aside and put a little bit more. Problem is at a certain point in time, if normal ammo and surplus ammo are relatively the same price, then I guess you're wasting brass no matter what. But yeah, it's not friendly. It's not friendly on your brass. It just takes a big fucking chunk out of it, and just about everything that comes out of this guy is useless, except for what comes out of that end. I love the way it looks. It's a serious. It's one of those. It should be black. I mean, maybe they make it. Maybe this one is this color, so it's like less scary. But you want to be afraid of something, you fucking libtard pussy fucks. Right, Dave? You can go bite a fart. This guy. Because this just has that whole military surplus stuff. I mean, if you're going to talk about some evil black rifle, this is what they're talking about right there. Yeah, I know it's loaded. It's my money. Actually, this what's in here right now is what is left over of some of the original surplus stuff I had. What's kind of cool about this one is the back sight has three different choices. You have a medium. Take that back. I'm looking at it from the back side where it's coned. Large, medium, small, and then if you want to do something like equivalent to a set of gun sights. And I have to admit, maybe it's my eyes, but I like the peep sight a lot better. It's kind of like white noise when you flip it over to that one. There's just too much going on around it, where this keeps you focused a lot more. Let me get back to Sharky. That's just one of those rifles where honestly you like to strip off all your clothes, run through the woods just screaming and shooting it. People leave you alone. Really, trust me. They don't even come near you to ask you questions. The Century Arms are known to eat brass, unfortunately. The PSA AR-10 with the 1-6 should be a better shooter compared to that one. More modern design. Oh, and on a side note, if the fucking alphabets are wearing level 4 plates, they will get back up after a 308 hit to the chest. Now, I wasn't thinking plate. I guess it's possible. I mean, I don't know how many. I guess if they know that you are a serious threat, and they might come in better armed. But what Sharky, what you're about to say is what I would instinctively do anyway. Go fail your drill. 2 to the body, a single to the head. David Brown showed my bunkie, Heather, the ladies build. Oh, she's already named it. Her only comment was that fucker's mine, using her most ladylike, sweet, honey, tender voice. Right there. That by far is the most customized of any of the rifles that we've done so far. Having said that, if I had a choice to pick one of them for myself, it would be the 308 that Stalker Steve is in possession of. I'm just being honest. That one, just because I feel what Christine truly desires is that it goes to the hands of a woman. Her waking nightmare is that somebody just takes it apart for the sum of its pieces. I know you may find this hard to believe, and it's exactly what I told her, but I don't care, because if enough people want that to get us quickly to our goal of an additional $5,000 for Justin's final mission. I really don't give a shit who wins it. I know, douchebag. I know you have it hard to believe, but I don't really care who wins it or what they do with it. I would feel a lot better if a woman won it and they truly enjoyed it. I mean, it's like the fucking curse. I think, off the top of my head, John Solar and Stalker Steve, you're the only two people that have won a rifle through our fundraisers, and you even have a presence anymore on YouTube. And it's a sad thing. It's honestly a sad thing. But of course, you know, if you listen to one demented fuckstick, it's all rigged. Yeah, you have the same mentality as the lies my ex-wife tells. That my marriage with her failed because of my affair with Christine. It must be retroactive, seeing how from the time I was divorced until I even knew who she was almost 2 years. But, you know, whatever you want to say, whatever makes your fucking little fantasy float forward. Salty Shellback, yeah, YouTube has definitely gone downhill since the early days. Just like MTV used to be music television. Now YouTube is more about making money than about the community. I'll still keep doing it because of the friendships I have made. That's the only reason I'm still here. I mean, I find it real easy to do videos over here at BandEBrewReviews. I find it more of a chore, which is why I do less and less and less of them. But I feel a little bit more of a fire and a drive. And like I said, if you watch the video today all the way through, I've been honestly really been missing Ed, and so I put him in the woman's build, along with a little running gag. In case some of you don't know, I'm just gonna throw this out there because I know anybody that was part of our video chats, Nyhap, Alone with Company, John, Agent Chaos, all you guys that were frequent flyers when we routinely got together. Ed's dial-up, there's this Floydian. Ed's internet sucked ass so badly we constantly gave him shit that he was on AOL dial-up. So that's why at the end of my video today you hear the sound of a old-fashioned modem firing up, because we used to fuck with Ed all the time with that. Anybody that's been here already knows what the view looked like. Ed used to use a lot of times, because his internet was so fucked up, he used to use his phone. So he used to set his phone right there. His monitor and his computer were right here. So he's looking up, you know, real dolls, firearms, and he's looking straight ahead, and what we saw is what you're seeing right now. So, you know, I'd fire up the fucking modem sound, and all you would see is Ed kind of do this, and his shoulders would start to jiggle as he started to laugh, because it was one of those, it never didn't get funny. I mean, right to the end, hitting that up with the modem dialing thing. So I miss that man. Small money. You could even use air rifle, still against the law in our town. Oh, we couldn't use, it is illegal for me to fire a BB gun inside the city limits. So I guess the AR-15 in the basement was a bad idea. Smile money. Is the silver magazine for the woman's build still under development? I think it would be the icing on the cake. Jim, if he hears this, yeah, Jim was going to do. Yes, Smile money. I fully agree with you. Jim was going to do a silver mag with a teal blue base. I think that's how it should have been in the first place. But, whatever. As long as there's options. Because women like to accessorize. Gunwild 1. I still have an 80% AR-10 lower that I'm consider building a 6.5 Creedmoor. What say you? Question mark. I'm not looking to get into an overly expensive round. Jeff, I don't have anything. I don't have anything chambered in 6.8. Which I have to say, I am still curious about that round. I think that is, I would do a 6.8 before I would do a 300 blackout, but it would also depend on what the build was going to be. I absolutely would love to do an AR pistol in 300 blackout and then suppress it as a home defense firearm. Honestly, the suppressors are up and dead on. I really like the brand. I mean, they have like a whole shelf. Seriously, they have an entire display shelf of them. I was like, holy shit. I don't remember the brand name. I should have wrote it down so I could share. But your typical suppressor, if I rambled off 3 or 4 brand names, you'd go, I know what you're talking about. They're all between $800 and $1,000. If you want to put it on your 5.56, your 9mm, your 45, whatever. What was it? Jeremy was telling me if you go with a suppressor, go with one chambered for 9mm. You can run it on your 5.56. It's not going to be as perfect of performance, but now you have a suppressor that you can use. Speaking of Jeremy, I'm going to have to diss you. Oh. Watch this, Jeremy. Oh, look, Jeremy just went away. I'll call you as soon as I'm done with the brew review. I have to pause because if you say brew review, it fucks it up all the time. Yeah. So they have a brand of suppressor up there that was $400, and I actually like the design of it more than the rest. They are staged. It consists of we'll call it the head unit that attaches to your rifle, and then it is a series of threaded pieces. It's easier to take it apart to clean it because you just screw it apart like you're taking a flashlight apart. And if the suppressor showed up when you purchased it that long, you can go online to the company, purchase the segments in between, and they'll send it straight to your house because the segments aren't considered NFA items. So if you want to put something on your rifle and you want the fucking thing to be 14 inches long for whatever reason, you can order it up like that. $400, half the price, and I guess they're selling like hotcakes up at Dead On. So I'm considering maybe putting some money aside and doing the paperwork for one. Again, Smile Money, Mr. Holster. No matter what tough talk you want to say, again, I don't want the alphabets here tearing down my house, but the bottom line is there's nothing here. You're not going to get anything. But to be honest, we all know you can take some fucking duct tape in a 20-ounce bottle and screw it on or tape it to the end of your AR and fill it full of some sound insulation for wall paneling, specifically made for sound. And trust me when I say a friend of mine tested this, and it works very well. A fucking plastic bottle, some insulation, and some duct tape. Again, I have nothing here. Because if I did have something, what the fuck would I keep it here? The last thing I'm going to do is give anybody a fucking heads up on shit like that. Besides that, who the fuck cares about having a $10,000 auto sear or a fully automatic illegal weapon when you can throw a echo trigger on it and be accurate and be very, very close? Of course, Christine said that she'd be happy to fire the saw all day long as opposed to the echo trigger. Okay, we gotta get this shit and get done. We got 2 more comments before we head to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Hops and Lead. Steven, you need an AR-10 pistol. You know, I mentioned that, and I got jumped by a few people like JR10 Desert Gold, explaining the ballistics. I know the ballistics are all shot to hell, but if someone breaks down your door and you're standing here right here at 10 feet away, and you hit someone with a .308 round out of something the same size as my AR pistol, yeah, I don't give a shit what anyone says. With the right amount of money, I'd build some of the most useless shit on the planet with this look all the time. Hornet Fixer. Residents, not residents. Whatever. Eat a fucking corn dog. Okay, let's go to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Standing in for Two-Hearted Ale is this. Good thing, because there's only 3 of you in. Aunt Keck, here. Johnny Concho, I'm stepping up to the Two-Hearted Ale bar, and drinks are on me. Cheers, my friend. Oh, shit. Fuck, I would have had another one of these. Well, fuck. If Johnny's buying, let's have some tequila. Fuck Silver. Who else wants one? Hang on. Maybe I don't want to use this one. Looks like Johnny. Right now I'm looking at I came here to die. This is a shot glass. This is a shot glass I got from Johnny. It's got a woman's bustier on one side, and it has like I don't know, marijuana and the house that the Mexicans escaped from. Good stuff. Since Johnny's buying, you know, me and Jim were talking about the mezcal. And he, like, I don't remember, words like gut rot, Mexican shit liquor, piss. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if there's a more expensive version that, you can get your hands on. Maybe I should start putting some of the cool shot glasses over there. So that, you know, since you guys are now on top of the bar. Oh. Oh. Of course, some of the shot glasses are just all around funny. Oh yeah, the one from DRG Manufacturing. Okay, Blue Thunder. So, you tired of lifting things up and put them down? What the hell is his problem? Hitting the refresh button so Jerry's not the last comment. Oh, fuck. Hitting the refresh button so Jerry's not the last comment. Where's Stalker Steve when you need him? Okay, I guess fucking Jerry stands as the last comment. I also want to point out, one of you asked me to check on a comment that they couldn't find in the comments, and it's a little bit of a the Cliff Note version is it's a little bit of a healing between a couple of my friends, and I don't know what happened to the comment. It was either A, removed, or I'm getting fucking YouTubed, because I'm looking at my comments. You know, you can see published comments, held for review, and likely spam. It says held for review and likely spam, 47 comments. But when I click on it, it says no comments to display. So I apologize. I was really hoping that I could hook one of you up with the other person's comments, and maybe you guys could hug it out. But the comment is either locked by YouTube, which wouldn't surprise me, or it was removed. I can't tell. Okay, guys. Thank you, Nihap. I'll see if I can find some artwork for this so you can see what the hell this even looked like. Pipeworks. Ninja versus Unicorn IPA 8%. On the E scale, it was actually pretty good. I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm not gonna bother holding up the can because you can just look at that, because there's some Pipeworks right on the other side of that tire. So yeah, I'm actually kind of curious myself now to see what the can looks like for Ninja versus a Unicorn. Those unicorns are nasty, so I think I might put my money on the Unicorn, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, guys, tomorrow, I have to be totally honest, I have to see how the weather plays out. Matt wanted to join us tomorrow to do a brew review, but I had already planned on doing a video link with Joey Cuz, and I only have one can, so I am going to take a picture of it and send it to Matt. If he can find another one, then he can join us. Otherwise, he's just going to stand there and watch me drink and Joey. On the other hand, I am about, at least as far as the heavy-ass fuck you labor, I am over 60% of the way through my Payther project in the front yard, and that might get finished tomorrow, but I already have my pre-designed date with Joey, so I wouldn't want the little bitch to cry, so we'll see. Cheers. Please go check out the woman's build. I really want to shove it up fucking YouTube's ass and get the count up on that. and we need to get the push on to get those cabins built and stop veteran suicide, especially with what tomorrow is. Again, I'll be working so I can support some illegals. Cheers.